longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Colt Kellenberger. Runner on the go. In there for strike 3. Go to second. Oh, that wasn't close.
Right there trying to avoid that ground ball double play. Send the runner in that situation. Hope that maybe somebody moves out of position and your hitter puts the ball in play and you get a first and third situation. But unfortunately, strikeout, throw out, double play. Good job by the defense.
That's off the inside corner. And now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Colt.
And at first, and here is Colt Kellenberger. Kellenberger starting up the middle at second, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's won a Silver Slugger. Cunningham over to first, and he's back in there. Another throw over, and he's back in that time as well. And that's disengagement number 2. The Kid at first, one gone. The kick in the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the 0-2. Runner goes again. In the dirt. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. On the ground to short. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Shortstops have to make some pretty difficult throws across the field sometimes. Might have tried to put a little too much behind that one, but clearly he got under the throw. Didn't stay on top. Not a good release point, and it just took off on him.
Runners at first and second with one gone.
Colt the Kid.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
One out. Runners at first and second. Next offering in there for a strike.
0-2 now. Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Going to count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Two on, one out. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. His 48th of the year. It's 7-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Flushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. So up next for Chicago, Colt the Kid. He's already homered in this game. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Ripped to short. Fires to first on the run. Well,
we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? Next offering upstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. One down.
Up next for the White Sox, the second baseman, Colt Kellenberger.
Congratulations to him. He was dominant all game long. Got some really nice play behind him defensively. It seemed like everyone was on board, pulling for him to finish the no-hitter, but most importantly, get the W for the team.
Colt the Kid with an incredible season so far, leading the league in OPS. Can he keep it going again today? It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down, and next to him for the Sox, Colt the Kid. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The Kid with a homer in his last game. Meyer stands at first with one out. Liner, base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Hit on the ground might be 2. Flipped it. There's 1, and that's 2. 1 down, runner at first. And now, Enrique Polanco.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
The 2-2. On the ground at first, could be 2. The turn by Meyer is second. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 2 full. Yankees 1, and the White Sox nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Colt the Kid.
Hansen back to work. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
He gets there with the slide. Nicely done for the out. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Greg Greedy stepping in now for the Yankees. 0-2 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Colt the Kid. Hansen back to work. That's ripped into the outfield. And a quick out number 1.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
The Kid in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Missed with a changeup. Down 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch, and hopefully you can get back into this count.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
No, that's a ball. 3-1.
Into the outfield, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's the second baseman, Colt Kellenberg. 1 for 3. Runner on the move. Ball misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. He reaches 40 stolen bases on the season with that bag.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and in the ninth, they take the lead.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Here's the center fielder, Seaver King.
Refusing to go away quietly. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Fires to second for 1. Double play, and they're headed to extra innings. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. We are tied. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position.
The first baseman, number 17, Colt the Kid.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you...
Step off. Oh, he jumped early. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're here at the top half of the 11th. And he grounds one to the right side. Takes it himself. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. So they strand it there. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. We are tied 2-2. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. Lifted in the air, right center field. It'll play out of bounds. Here comes the throw. And he's trying for 2. But a run does come in to score. Go ahead, run on base. The Kid getting ready to hit. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Colt Kellinger steps to the plate for the White Sox. Pitch. Ball 4, he walked it. And that'll keep the line moving. And up next for Chicago, Tim Cox.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires the play. Receiver out to escape it. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Polanco digs in now. Drops one down in front of the plate. Throws to first in time. 13. And here's the first baseman, Colt the Kid. This guy with light tower power. He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Kellenberg, the next to hit. Squirted out into left. Oh, he gets it. What? So, runner at second, 2 down. Jake McCarthy stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one is lifted in the air. Santo on the move to the alley. Squeezes it. Ready to go for the last. Half of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jesse Gaucho. Now one out to right, Montgomery makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Back here in New York, the batter now, Colt the Kid.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Bennett back to work. Fought off foul. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Tied at 4.
Oh.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Just off the inside edge.
2-1.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Meyer rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the plate.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. In the dirt. No throw. He steals third easily. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. 1 on, nobody out. A run in here deep into extra innings. On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and that's the first out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Line drive, and he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. The Kid really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Put together a Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Washington Nationals.
And now, please welcome your
We'll be back to get this one started after this.
National.
So 2 down. Colt the Kid steps to the plate for the White Sox. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The Kid with an impressive show of speed in his last game, swiping 3 bags. Up and in, and the count is 1-1.
Those 3 stolen bases in his last game, man, he made it look easy.
Didn't you swipe 3 bags in a game against the Tigers once?
Outside, that's a ball.
Yeah, that was a fun game for me, but not so much for Brandon Inge, who was behind the dish that day.
That one is absolutely belted. And brings it in at the wall. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. 2 on, 1 out. Via Fuerte will hit next. This to center field. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore when hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Liner, exactly.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Ball, that's upstairs.
White Sox down a run.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy
Ball,
out.
that's out.
And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Reyes makes the play, and that is... Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. McGowan back to work. And the
Ball,
first
that's off
pitch
the plate.
misses for ball 1.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He circles the bases, his 49th home run of the season, and they close the gap. It's 7-4.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
Colt the Kid with an incredible season so far, leading the league. So 2 down. Now here is Colt the Kid. The Kid matched a homer in his last game. This one in the air center field. DeYoung under it. Makes the catch. And that'll do. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And a foul ball. Gagnon, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. 2 outs. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it, and that'll do it. Back in Washington, D.C., top 6. And now the first baseman, Colt the Kid. Gagnon back to work. Ripped into left center, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
There goes the runner in the dirt. Blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Around third. He scores, and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single, 3-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
This one in the air right field. Castillo going back on this one. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across the score, and it's now a 2-run game. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Colt the Kid.
That's a ball.
Liberator, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first.
Now snap throw to first. And he's back in there. Back over to first. And he's back again. Only one more disengagement left after that move. Runner takes off on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. One out. Runner at second. Koch now at the plate. Liberator checks the runner. He dives back in safely. The Kid, the runner at second with one away.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move.
Ball.
There's the ball. Throw to third. Save. And he deals. In the air, left field, down the line. Throws it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Colt the Kid steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that is out of play. Shambi, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one ripped. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. It's a double, third hit of the night for him. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. It's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
He's trying for third in the dirt, and he steals third without a throw. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. The Kid on third with 2 out.
Nope, that's a ball.
Out at the plate. He's out trying to. So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Matt Freeman. Herzog is just 1 strike away. On the ground, and this should do it. Hellenberger. To first, nice pick and a ball in the dirt, and that ends the ball game. The Kid had a solid game for them, a real contributor. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
the Kid, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Chicago. Colt the Kid digs in now. The Kid was tearing up the base paths in his last game with 3 steals. And ball 1.
It's a lot of fun watching him run the bases, Boog. I think opposing pitchers and catchers need to take a few extra minutes to plan out how they'll adjust when he gets on base.
Oh, and that liner got him. The throw is still in time, and they do get the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Runner at second, nobody out. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he's in there as he tests the arm in left. One away on the flyout.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. You know, these White Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun.
Lombard is turned by Emerson at second. How about that double play? And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's some real power at the plate. Colt the Kid. Foster back to work. Base knock right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball.
Runner takes off. Hit hard on the ground is short. They get 1. Tag out to third. And that's a double play. And here's the first baseman, Colt the Kid. First pitch misses. Tosses to first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. The Kid had a decent showing in this one. Singled and knocked in a run. next for Chicago, Colt the Kid. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. McGraw settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. That's the 3rd out. No runs on. So digging in, Jack Mathis. Base hit, 1 run is in. In there safely. And they lead by 2.
Just a huge bat right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. It takes so many reps at that age just working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing of the foul straight back. 2 outs and a runner at 3rd. Here in game 1 of the wild card series. There's a swing and a drop. And it's a 1-out off the wall. Should be extra base. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner.
Runner takes off. Hopsa. He's under it. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Field 2. On the ground to 3rd. Fires to second for 1. Throws it to Garrett, but he scoops it. And a double. Runner on to first with 1 gone. And here's the first baseman, Colt the Kid. Line drive.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? And sometimes it gives, and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Xavier Edwards. That's a laser base hit. Throws to second. The tag not bad, but a run does come in to score. 1-run game here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Brings it in. 2 down. So, Chris, here's a look at the final number. For the White Sox. Big time power. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
That is good. The second baseman,
Colt steps to the plate for the White Sox. In the air out to center. Stretches out and hauls it in. Goes to second. Safe there. Here's the veteran shortstop, Marcelo Martin. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. It's there. That's a great play.
Kid.
That's towards center. McGraw has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So they're all loaded up. There's the shortstop at the plate. 2 outs. Up the middle. Hellenberg. Bounces it to first, but he gets it out of the inning. Wild Card Series, Game 2. And now Colt the Kid. Gunter back to work. Right through there for a strike. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit 441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship.
Ball that time.
And it's 2-1.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
We got full count.
Really good tool, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing, a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And the White Sox jump out in front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Two outs, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Colt the Kid. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Mathis should have this one. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Colt the Kid steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped to right. And that is that. 1 out. Runner at second. Castro getting ready to hit. Flying drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The throw in. The catch, and he got him down, going for 2. But they do get a run. McGraw steps in for the Royals. Down the middle for a strike. 1-1.
Well, say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one to get ahead. Oh, good hitter as well. It's a little bit more complex to move for the attack.
The other way, and that gets down for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now will be the cleanup hitter for the Royals. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. But the first baseman gets there instead. And that is the ball game. So it took extras, but here's how the numbers. Live from Kauffman Stadium in Canton. One down. Colt the Kid digs in now. And a rope for the center field base hit. Relay throw to second. He's not in time. He's safe.
Just so sound in his mechanics. He gets the firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Get on the ground to short. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So up next for Chicago, Brendan Summers. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. And that will in the air center field. Makes the grab, and that is that. And here's the catcher, Ryan Rodriguez. Oh, that hit him. On the run, throw to first. On the money, last play. 2 outs, base is empty. Slider in there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch, and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
In the air, left field, reaching for it, and brings it in. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they inch closer. It's 5-2. Chris is homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
So, runner at second, 2 down. The Kid now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. That's outside.
That's out.
And that's ball 1. Slash foul down the right side. And put off into the seats.
Look out. That ball is smoke. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensure safety for them.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's into the hole for a homer. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-4. They needed that one, Siggy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game. Just like that, they're back in. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So up next, Braden Montgomery. This could end it. Line drive. Ball game. They win the series and punch their ticket to the Back in target field, bottom half of inning number 2, digging in, Colt the Kid. The man back to work. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And the ball coming. A solo shot. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that. In fact, we were aggressive and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball. Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings pretty rough, I think the skipper is looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Right through there for a strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Into the second deck it goes. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-2.
Already played with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and have that sound coming off the back that gets everyone's attention. Got to pitch the drive, shift to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Arturo now at the plate.
Manuel Arturo.
That one is absolutely belted. Going back on this one. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
No outs. Runner on second. And that one
That's
just
inside
misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, these Twins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and
Runner, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. Throw is off. Goes to first. He's in there. Tries to get back and save.
just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on the goal. Pitch misses. Throw to second. He's safe. Runner on the go again. In the air, left field, down the line. Drops into the glove.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
He's trying for third. Hit on the ground to short. Slings to first in time. Safe! And the runner from second scores on the play. And the lead is up to 5. First and second, no outs. Rocket getting ready to hit the 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Pedroza. And there's one down.
The first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Colt the Kid. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip. Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2-0. One down, base is empty. Chopped left side, Arturo. And he's out. Colt the Kid, the next twin up to hit. Trying to deliver as the hero.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Yeah, that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
That's outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge it. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. And they find it in the bottom of the ninth.
Huge moment for him and his team, where, you know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now
Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely.
this might be a steal situation, but if that's not your average catcher behind the dish, you have to be careful here.
Back over to first, and he's back again. And that's the second disengagement down. Trying to send this extra innings. Runner on the go. Base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Got a pretty ugly offer going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
At the belt and fire.
Full count.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Line drive. Takes it himself. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't push across the winning run, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. We are tied 11-11. So runner at second, 2 down. Vance, the next to hit. That's a hit. Here comes Alvarez around third. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. So bases loaded with 1 away. Cora will hit next. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Base hit, 1 run in already. Here comes the throw. Across is the winning run, and the Twins walk it off in extra innings.
In this situation, this guy's looking to put the ball in play and find a hole somewhere. Well, he did exactly that. Drives into a very cool walk-off goal.
the Kid, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Houston Astros taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Colt the Kid. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Oh, he brings it down. Nice play. Nicely done for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
That's a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. Nice line drive to the full side, set it out front, and just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Twins, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Leaping, and he brought it back. Runner tags at second.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
Now it's the DH, Edgar Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
And it's second. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And a 2-1 ball game now. First and second here, no outs. Hit on the ground might be 2. To second, there's 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Colt the Kid. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that's outside.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Drilled out towards left center field. Go crazy, Colt. Go crazy. It's a home run. A 2-run shot. Third home run of the season. It's 6-4. Singy, he just tied Ken Griffey Jr. with his 630th career home run.
Well, to be mentioned in the same breath as Ken Griffey Jr., that's just kind of a wow, and I'm sure something he's going to have a hard time allowing it to settle in. Griffey Jr. did everything great. There's no question this guy's headed to the Hall of Fame.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That flash from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Brew. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. He pulls it down, ball game. And the Astros collect their first win of the season. The Kid. First and second, 1 out. Francisco Alvarez up next for the Astros. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pedroza settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Colt the Kid. Almanza back to work. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single. And next is the designated hitter. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Runner takes off on the ground to the left. Handles, throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Agustin Ramirez, the next twin up to hit. Kicks Indians. Runner takes off for third in the dirt, and he steals third without a throw. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. The 1-1. To third, Arturo. Throws the first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So digging in, Rob De Leon. Ground ball left side, could be two. Over to second for one. And that's two. One hit in the inning. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Colt the Kid.
The Kid.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. And there's one down. And at first, one away.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next pitch is outside. With the tying run at the plate, here in the bottom of the sixth. Pitch misses there. 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
This one in the air. He's under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Bottom of the eighth. Now the first baseman, Colt the Kid.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Go ahead run on base. Morin getting ready to hit. 2 outs. And he grounds one to the right side. Number 3. Colt the Kid, the next to hit. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Dives and keeps it on the infield. And that's a great play for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Next is the designated hitter. Hit in the air out to center field. Vance. And that will end the inning. 11th inning set to get underway, and stepping in for the Astros, Jack Caglione. Into center. It's going to fall for a hit. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. So 2 down, and now for the Twins, Jordan Lawler. This could end it. Swing and a pop-up. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros slug their way to a win in this one. The Kid Added one more to that hitting streak. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
Not great, not terrible.